Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IAS. Today's current affair topic is presented to you by faculty Sushma ma'am. So you may be wondering what the traditional attire. Today we had a small Diwali celebration in the office. So thus the traditional attire. Okay, so we'll get into the topic. But before we get into the topic, there are a few things you have to know. First of all, okay, recently of importance is whenever judiciary pay, whenever judiciary pay, certain cases come up. Okay, we all know that constitutional cases means, okay, it will be about 5 judges. Yes, so we name the judges bench based on the number. Okay, almost up until today the largest bench should be your Keshwanand Bharti case, which was a 13 judge bench. Yes, so today we will be discussing about your 9 judge bench. Okay, the reason we are discussing about 9 judge bench in the current affairs is mainly, see, in almost 77 odd years pay, almost you've had only 17 9 judge bench. Understanding? And also one more thing is, most of them are something to do with constitutional cases, and in specifically it is about your fundamental rights. Yes, not all of it but majority of them. And if you look at the 9 judge bench, okay, almost of the 40 odd cases pay, only 6 are yet pending. Okay, so that means that is the occurrence of 9 judge bench. It is not a very common occurrence. Alright, so we could call it a rare instance. Okay, so based on that we will be discussing your 9 judge bench, and also we will be seeing did any one of current affair come into the 9 judge bench case. Obviously it has come in, that is why we are discussing. Yes, so we will just have a look at this. Fine. We will see, like we discussed, 9 judge bench cases which are which you would be studying very much commonly in your polity, and also you will be using it in your mains answers. Understanding? Few examples. One thing is your case Puttaswamy versus Union of India, Jindal Steels versus State of Haryana, IR Coelho case, SR Bommai, Indira Sawhney. Yes, all these are pretty much very important cases that we would have discussed while we were speaking about, yes, in the polity. The topic that came, okay, the topic that has come into discussion which had a 9 judge bench is the authority to tax, okay, or taxation, fine, for alcohol, but here it is industrial alcohol, okay. Usually the taxation for industrial alcohol is by a center. Okay, the issue came up because this is a long standing battle. The issue came up is your states asking that state should also, okay, your state should also be allowed to tax on industrial alcohol because alcohol pe they earn. Okay, the question now came around key, okay, the confusion. Okay, state will follow what is there in its list, center will follow what is there in its list. Okay, they both will do in things which is concurrent. Yes, one of the things is there is a recurrence of this particular item in the lists, that is the cause of confusion. Okay, your center, okay, it states that industrial alcohol, okay, industrial alcohol, when I mean it is not fit for consumption. Okay, it is not fit for consumption, it is not alcoholic beverage, it should not be considered as one. Okay, but there is a lot of abuse around it. Okay, people end up drinking that. Okay. And another thing is one more thing is it has the potential, okay, the industrial alcohol manufacturing, okay, it has the potential to be masked and used for illegal, okay, illegal production of alcohol, which puts it right on the state stuff. Yes, center keeps arguing, no, this belongs to only us, only we can tax on this. Center states, no, we are also, because once we spoke about the potential, right, this has the potential to be illegally used, okay, and it can be diverted for, okay, creating your alcohol, which is where we have to come into legislation, is what they are claiming. Understanding? So both of them are fighting on this front. Now it went in front of Supreme Court. It constituted a 9-judge bench. Okay. Finally, they will give a verdict. We will also see at the end what the verdict is. But now let's just see what are the pros, cons, which side is asking what on what basis. Fine. So, first thing is, your center's claim is, it can only tax alcohol but not your industrial alcohol, the states. And also one of the reasons that the states are asking is the fiscal power, okay. See, it is not a very confidential thing or unknown thing that states have strained economies. States have strained economies. Yes, so much so that for them, taxation is the only way to safeguard themselves or get it from the center. Okay, the devolution from Finance Commission, etc., everything is there. Finance Commission makes a recommendation, etc. But still, the states' economies are usually strained. And now, when the states want to tax on something, center tells, no, it's mine, you don't do that. Understanding? So, somewhere they are feeling the federal balance, okay, the federal balance is getting hampered, okay, but whereas if this is seen in a very broader perspective, okay, the fiscal power will improve more of the federal balance. Understanding? So, even your courts are of the view that we should see, okay, this from a very broader perspective. We should see the concept of alcohol from a broader perspective. Understanding? So, I told you it's a overlapping entries, right? The state list pay, state have the authority to legislate and tax intoxicating liquors. The following argument stated was, industrial alcohol is not coming under intoxicating, meaning that is not drinking liquor. No, then why do you want to charge it? States are telling, yeah, but they are using it. No, they are putting it and they are diverting it and producing illegal alcohol and all. So then it right puts up in our turf, right? That's what your state's arguments are. In the union list, it says it grants the union the power to regulate industries deemed vital to the national economy. Under this front, it goes to the center, industrial alcohol. Okay. So this thing is, here it's about alcohol and here it is about industries. So now we have a question, okay, or a topic which states about industrial alcohol. From the alcohol front, state is claiming, from the industrial front, center is claiming. Fine. In the concurrent list, both center and states can legislate on industries declared by parliament to be of national importance. Understanding? So, from this front, state is claiming we have to be given the power to tax on this. So, what happened was, according to the Industries Act of 1951, okay, which is where the center is having a larger claim and telling, the topics which are under this, okay, will be legislated by union, okay, and your concurrent list, okay. But look at this, more important, national importance, okay, for economic coordination and development, okay. When it states something as national importance, then it states that It is something that the center should be the one legislating and not the states. Well, again it will lead to uniformity, okay, and also the fact that the center has to have a proper, okay, an order in respect to all of the states, etc. Okay. Now, the questions that arose was whether intoxicating liquor could also have industrial liquor or industrial alcohol in it. And the second thing is whether this industrial alcohol could also include intoxicating liquor. Understanding? So, that's what I said, it has the potential, your industrial alcohol has the potential to be directed towards production of illegal alcohol. Understanding? Amidst all this, the court held one thing, yes, see, intoxicating alcohol, industrial alcohol, whatever it is, okay, you first have to know this is not fit for consumption, okay. But at the same point of time, if you are considering from states perspective, states, strained economies, etc., and also the concept of alcohol, alcoholic beverage and all, it should be seen on a very broader perspective, okay. Based on this front, okay, in the 9-judge bench, they gave out the verdict in 8:1, okay. This 9-judge bench was led by your Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, okay, according to which 8 people or 8 judges agreed that states should also legislate on industrial liquor. That is, legislate meaning tax, okay. Industrial liquor pay, even states can tax. This is seen from a broader perspective. One person disagreed, telling that no, center should be the only one who should be able to tax the industrial liquor. Understanding? Clear up until here? The term intoxicating liquor, okay, should be interpreted broadly and should cover, this is very important, should cover from production of raw materials to consumption. Under this, they have given the power for states to tax on industrial liquor. Okay. The court affirmed that the states have the power to tax both alcoholic beverages and industrial alcohol, which can produce intoxication or pose health risks. Understanding? Clear up until here? Okay. Whereas in the previous cases, okay, let's just have a look. With respect to in Synthetics and Chemicals Limited versus State of Uttar Pradesh pe, okay, the Supreme Court held that states are banned from taxing industrial alcohol. Now, it overturned its judgment. Okay, to allow states to tax on industrial liquor. Clear up until here? So, now this states get the power to tax, and one more thing is, look at this, such alcohol is not fit to be consumed and is not similar to beverage alcohol. This is also one key aspect that they are mentioning. Okay. Now, because the states have got the power to tax on industrial alcohol, what do you think is the implications that the states might have? Like we spoke, first and foremost, it is better for state financial resources. Again, why? Their economy is constantly strained. Okay. Another thing is, it brings in a federal balance. One more thing, see, I told you there is a recurrence. Yes, there is a recurrence of a topic in constitution. That is what I will do, overlap. So, in this overlap, the Supreme Court is holding of the view that, see, the whole thing that the constitution wanted was to create a good federal balance. Okay, in turn create a good governance. So, on that front we are thinking, and we are making sure what the decision we are taking, it should be consistent with the constitution. What the constitution actually wants. What does it want? It wants a good federal balance. It wants a good federal power. Okay, and also it maintains and will bring in a good governance. Okay. So, based on these things, your 9-judge bench, okay, led by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, okay, with a whooping majority of 8 judges among the 9 judges have ruled towards or for the states having the ability to levy tax on industrial liquor or industrial alcohol. Okay. Now, I hope you have enjoyed the topic. If you do, hit that like button, share it along with your friends. This is presented to you by your faculty Sushma ma'am. Thank you.